Hey guys, how you doing today? Today I'm going to do a review on my bug out bag slash hiking bag. More so used for hiking than as a bug out bag, but I set it up like that a little bit and for some bushcraft and whatnot. So yeah, here we go. This is the Maxpedition Falcon 2 backpack. It's decent. I saw some really great reviews online for it. I've been looking around for a backpack for a while. I saw one off CJC's page. I forget the rest of his title, and as well as Scooch, his page as well, right, and a few others. And you know, they convinced me. It's a decent pack all around. It's got 4 compartments. It's got a large compartment in here that runs the length of it, right? It's got another compartment here as well, a top compartment, easy to access, and another compartment down here as well as all this Molly or Pal's webbing attachments all over this bag. Like, you can attach anything to it. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff attached to it. So anyways, yeah, let's get started on the unbagging of it and show you what I got inside. I don't know, might help you guys out. If you guys have any ideas, you can help me out, see what I could add. First thing, it's got this compression strap here, which helps keep everything nice and tight and together and helps pull it in. It also goes right through here to the shoulder straps as well. Alright, I'll flip that back there. Right in here, I managed to fit one of my flashlights in here. It's easy to access one. Not too bad, little light. It's starting to die, needs batteries. I haven't put batteries in it in about a year. I've used it a lot and it's lasted a long time. So I'll put that over there. As well as on the side here, I just unclip here. I got my hunting knife. Alright, it's my elk ridge. It's a decent blade. I just had it hooked into the compression straps on the side. Alright, and in the very front here, I got 2 other compartments, 2 other little attachments I picked up from the Army surplus in Oakville. Decent prices, you know, you can pretty much get anything used or whatever to fit your needs at the Army surplus store. They got quite a few things there, you know, fits your needs if you take a look. You know, I got my flashlight holder here, which I usually keep on my FR1 medical pouch by Maxpedition as well, which I decided to put on the outside of my backpack here because as of now my medical pack's inside my my bag. All right, as well as this little guy here, which I keep my fire steel on, as well as these little rubber bands made from Inner Tube. I think the guy was calling them Ranger bands, and they're not too bad. I use them on a few things. They're really strong. So I saw another lighter and whatnot, right? Some steel and flint inside, right? Not too bad. So keep that all together. It's gonna probably be a long video, guys. As well as I keep a hatchet on the side for when I go camping. Obviously I don't take that when I'm hiking, but a little hatchet. I need to get a new guard for the front of it because unfortunately the old guard got stolen by one of my dogs. So, and he had his way with the leather. Alright, we'll get into this top pouch here. Alright, first thing I keep in here is always keep some Kleenex, you know. And if I got to blow my nose and my girlfriend's got allergies, you know, it's always good to have. Hand sanitizer, more of it, keep that with my EDC. Some treats, you know, some lollipops, right, from hiking, some sweets, you know. Some sunglasses, you know, always good to have. As well as a bandana and whatnot. So, the Ranger band and whatnot on it, so. Oh, let's see what else. Pack of gum, you know, nothing too fancy, right? Got a headlamp here, a little Coleman headlamp. Used a few times, decent. It rotates, it's got 3 different settings, 3 different levels of light. So you can even have a dim light or a really bright light, which is nice. So you don't use up the battery too much. Alright. Let's see. Let's keep a hacky sack in here. Gotta have a hacky sack, I don't know. I like to play some hacky sack, keeps me busy. Some more gum. Alright. That's pretty much the size of the actual compartment. It's really decent. It's hefty. These bags are also built tough. They're built with a DuPont water resistant in them, so they're water resistant. So everything will bead off the pack, but the straps will get can get soaked, but they dry out really quick, so it's not too bad. So you just don't have to worry about water getting into your pack really quickly if it starts to pour on you. So it isn't too bad. And then the bottom pack here, do this with one hand, guys. Alright, it's pretty much everything I keep in here. You know, I just got a deck of cards I always bring with me when I'm camping because we're always playing cards. So, alright, some deodorant, you know, you don't want to be stinky. So, as well as a multi-tool. Just my regular one. I usually keep this in my truck. I got a new one for my truck, so I keep that new one in my truck for now. This one's kind of another redundancy. I have three of them now, I believe. So, as well as a small fishing kit, right, which got, you know, all the essentials you need, some line and whatnot in there as well. So then obviously some a pencil for doodling, a marker, a ruler, right, for making straight lines, and then just some hand wipes, right, nice wipes. You know, for, you know, if you're out in the bush and you have to do take a leak or whatnot, so it's good to clean your hands when you're finished. Obviously. Alright, we'll get into this second the first main pouch here. Alright, sorry it's a little shaky and blurry, I'm doing this all with one hand, guys, so don't mind me. First thing I got is my case for my iPod and speaker and whatnot, right? Always keep my iPod, my headphones, everything in here. Just got the jacks and all that, so USB attachments and whatnot, so I can actually charge my if I'm not mistaken, I can charge my iPod with my radio, so which is pretty cool. And then just my personal stuff, you know, keep clean. I got some razors and shampoo and some toothpaste and scope and whatnot, some soap. Alright, good to have. Just another first aid kit. I keep basically my fire starters in this kit because it's a little bit smaller, but you can also keep this kit on your belt. It does accommodate a 2-inch belt, so if you guys want to carry one of this with a hefty belt, it's doable, but it's a little bulky on the sides, I find. Alright, as well as I just have a homemade pouch here that I recycled from an old backpack. I like recycling, prefer to reuse something than get rid of everything. So I just keep some knives and whatnot in here, some more rope and whatnot. Alright, so that's pretty much the inside of this pack here. As you can see, it's got a little pouch up here to put your odds and ends, and it goes on the back, as well as a webbed front in the front as well to put more things, so which is decent. Lots of organizational space in here. Alright, and then we'll get around to this main pouch right here, the big boy. This one holds, this bag, it's not bad, I think it's about 25 liters, they say. Inside here I just keep a survival handbook. It's decent. I got a few of them. If you guys look on my page, I have a book review of a few survival books. This one I find is the easiest to carry. It's thin, but it's got basically everything you basically need to know if you're kind of, in a pinch and you just need to remember stuff. So it helps you stay focused. As well as an emergency blanket, right, or a space blanket, some people call it. Helps keep you warm when you get cold, obviously. And then another knife. This is the knife with the blade, with the limb blade on it, and the gut hook, guys. I say I use it for cutting rope usually, but it is used for gutting game and whatnot. So, but anyways, that's another thing I keep in this little pouch that's right up here. Holds a lot, and it's like, it's fairly big. So, as well as my binoculars, which isn't too bad. I also keep my rechargeable radio in a waterproof bag because I don't want it to get wet. As you can see, the solar power charger is working even inside this plastic bag as we speak, which is pretty impressive. So, and you can keep other personal items like a wallet or whatever else you want in some of these waterproof bags. So, alright. And then here I keep an emergency sewing kit for stitching, fixing clothes. So, what else do I got here? I got some shoelaces in this one.